All right, Patreon folks. I saw this here on Instagram and I really loved just this whole vibe. And I wanted to recreate it. And to me, I see three lights. I see one light hitting this, which I believe kind of the goal, at least for me. You can see how it's broken up and different. We're going to do that in the node editor. But it kind of gives emphasis on this with an interesting light. We have one light here. We also have another light hitting the wall back there. So I went ahead and I recreated a scene. If we go ahead and pull in our lights here. So I just got a generic backpack and a rock, which I think if they allow me, oh good, they will. I do want to make this rock just black and white. Boom, now it's black and white. Fun little hack. So now we have that. Just a nice black and white rock. And let's go ahead and just do the lighting. The lighting is the only thing that I'm really thinking about because I was just such a big fan of it. So let's just go ahead and recreate that lighting. If I'm looking at it again, okay. So the first light I want to tackle is that broken up, interesting looking one. And we can do that with a area light. So I'm going to bring an area light over here. Hit R twice. Like that. Then we can bring that power up. So here's the beginning. But we need to go here to shading and edit this further. So we're going to click use nodes. You can do that and it'll pop open this emission material, which is connected to the light. So what we can do is get a color amp if my memory serves me correctly. Get a color amp and then get a noise texture. And then very key, bring that spread all the way down, and then you can bring that size up, and I believe, yeah, perfect, all right. So that's how you achieve that look. And it's kind of stretched out. So we can achieve that by doing this. And then we just want it on we really just want it on the backpack. And then you can go ahead and bring that strength up, but that's way too bright. Just a little bit. It seems to be pretty sensitive. All right, we have that. You can bring that scale up, but overall it looks good. We need to kind of fill out our lighting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an HDRI, which is Asset Browser. I highly recommend getting the Polyhaven add-on. Just makes life very easy. And then we're going to go indoor. We need just something to actually outdoor. We just something to kind of fill out this light. This one's good. You can see how it kind of soft lighting. And then we're going to bring that strength 0.3. All right, cool. Really 0.1, just to kind of fill it out. The next light we need to tackle, I'm going to do is this background light. It's coming from below, and that's just, to me, that looks like an area light. All right. Cool. And then we need to get exact rotations. There we go. All right. So let's kind of figure this out. All right, we're already getting it. In fact, a spotlight could be better. Let's make this a disc shape. And then we can bring that spread in. Ah, there we go. All right, so we stretch out the area light, and then we can just kind of, and then maybe bring that spread back up. Does that do it? Kind of does it. And I think we can assist with bringing the color down on this back wall. All right, cool. So now we have that. And then I remember having that rock. Hold on, let's go ahead. And I don't want the light hitting the rock, so I'm just going to bring it up. Boom. All right, cool. And then the rock, I'm just going to do a point light. Boom. All right. And then just fill out a little bit more lighting here. Because if we study the lighting, there's still plenty of light on it. Everything's readable. And this is like black, essentially. So we're going to go back. And what we can do is here on the black portion of the color ramp, bring it up, and that's going to introduce light onto that. So you can see how it looks black. Or we can bring it up and introduce some lighting on our interesting backpack and maybe bring this up a little bit. Fill out. All right. All right, let's hit the render button and just kind of see how this looks. And there it is. We pretty much did it. It's awesome. It's beautiful. And then you can go ahead and animate this now. What's really cool about this area light thing is, say I go to 4D, I can then animate my lighting, and I've done that quite a few times. But there it is. That is how this is done. I can't give a project file out for this because of the models, but I will link these models in the description if you want to use them, but really anything works. This was more just kind of like achieving a particular style. That was kind of the goal here. And we did it. So there you go. That is a fun little lighting tutorial. I highly encourage, if you see something cool, do what I just did and try to break it down and see how they did it. Because that's one of the best ways to learn. But there you go. Hope you guys learned some stuff.